all efforts to bring our Facebook live. So we are now streaming live on our Facebook. So if you are following us, you can just join us on Love TV Live, and you will be a part of you actually witness this program. All right. So still in the picture here, Barca girls will face F Angel at Doris Wooden Stadium at 2 p.m. on today, and Determined Girls will climax the day at the 2 Southview in Gardnersville with Blanco FC at 4 p.m. on today. So it is important that you uh, go and witness our women division league. So quickly, let's bring you the tables. We'll bring you our women league table, right? Determined Girls top the league table, 54 points, followed by Shatter Angel, second place on the league table, 39 points. Ambassador FC sits third place on the league table with 31 points, while Soccer Ambassador sits third place on the league table with 31 points, while Ambassador FC sits fourth place on the league table with 31.2 as well. It is just go in between. So after today's fixture, there will be too many teams climbing up the league table, and team will actually be coming down the league table too as well. River Angel sit fifth place on the league table with 28 points, while Senior Female Professional sits sixth place on the league table with 25 points. Stage Queens sits seventh place on the league table with uh, 25 points. Ria Maju sits eighth place on the league table, 24 points. And in the red zone, F Angel said now plays on the league table 22 points. You know, F Angel is one of the oldest female team in Liberia. So F Angel just a line from the red zone. So Just FC sits 10th place on the league table. Barca Girls 11th place on the league table with 7 points. And Blanco FC sit at the bottom of the league table with just 6 points. It is important for you to know each club's level on the league table. So we'll quickly go to the men's division, the Orange Second Division League men division. So we will start off from the Second Division League. Sano MPA will face Philadelphia Lone Star. Sano MPA will face Philadelphia Lone Star at 2 p.m. at the SKD practice pitch. Samira will welcome Live FC at the 2 South Field, 2 p.m. on today. Samira will welcome Blackman Warrior at the 2 South Field on today, while Live FC will welcome Patch FC 2 p.m. At the SKD practice pitch. Jubilee FC, who just qualified in the Orange Cup, will welcome Sano MPA. And Martin Foso will play Discovery FC at the Gompa Stadium there in Nimba County. Shatta FC will welcome Nimba FC at the North Star Stadium, while Nima United will welcome Gardnersville FC at the North Star Stadium 3:30 on today. So it is important to know this fixture too. So let's now quickly bring you the table. So for the sake of time, I will just bring you the first 5 on the Orange Second Division League table. Blackman Warrior taps the league table with 55 points, followed by Shatta FC 51 points, second place. Discovery FC, who are just knocked off of the Orange Cup, sits third place on the league table with 45 points. Sano MPA sits fourth place on the league table with 45 points. And Gardnersville FC sits fifth place on the league table with 42 points. So on the red line, we have Nimba United 22 points. In the relegation zone, Nimba United 22 points, followed by Philadelphia Lone Star 18 points, and Live FC sit at the bottom of the league table. Quickly, we will bring you the fixture for the First Division League in Liberia Football Association Orange First Division League. On today at the Two Southfield, FC Kalon Liberia will takes on Freeport FC. FC Kalon Liberia will take on Freeport FC. Today is the March 23rd. And LPRC and others will host Invisible 11. CC United will welcome MPS Anger. So for the sake of time, we'll bring you the first five and bring you the last three at the relegation zone, and then we'll go into it. So Watanga sits at the top of the league table with 49 points, followed by Pinsville FC 43 points. So Leska sits third place on the league table with 42 points, followed by B Mountain, fourth place on the league table, 41 points. Heaven 11 sits fifth place on the league table with 40 points. In the red zone, we have FC Kalon, 12th place on the league table with 22 points. CC United, 13th place on the league table with 13 points. And National Port Authority MPA Anger sit at the bottom of the league table. So it's always important for you to know these things. So we'll take this break. When we come back, we'll bring you all of development, and we will also usher in our guest. So it is great to be back here on Love Sports with me, Alex Swen, and this is Love Radio 105.1. If you're following us via our online platform, we want to say thank you for watching and continues to share our live at Facebook fame. So on yesterday, the interesting feature in basketball so far, LPRC and others take on Butcherwood. All right. And last night, it was a mouth-watering match encounter between LPRC and others and that of Butcherwood. We all know LPRC and others have been one of the oldest basketball team in the Liberia Basketball Association. But on yesterday, it was a really disappointing night for them. Losing to Butcherwood 63 points to 43. 20 points margins thus far. 63 to 43, 20-point margins thus far. In that fixture, we saw a lot of basketball lovers, and the gymnasium were really packed. And let's quickly bring you other fixture. We don't want to forget about our folks who follow basketball, right? So Justin Quinn will take on commissioner today at the SKD Gymnasium, and Born Angel will face Vision Shooter at the SKD Gymnasium. The last match to climax the day will be Costa Mungus versus older boys Mate Baro. So it is important too that you can make your way at the SKD Gymnasium if you are a follower of a lot of sports. So on that note, I want to usher in our guest. His name is R. James Molu. He is a sport journalist. He used to work for Queens FN as the lead presenter of their sports show, and he also a senior student at the UMU, United Methodist University, a graduating senior. So on that note, I would like to welcome Ajins Molu. Ajins Molu, is great to have you on this platform. Good morning.
Well, it's
And will you just mind at least dress into the microphone a little bit?
okay.
Okay.
Alex, good morning to you. It's a pleasure being on your platform here today to share this platform with you, brother. Yeah, been a couple of time now, when we used to work at Queen's Radio,
Mhm.
as sports analyst there. So it's my pleasure being here today, and I hope we have ourselves a fruitful discussion.
Uh, I have read a few profile about you. One who want to know who is Ajin Molu.
Well, James P. Malu is a senior student at the United Methodist University, where I read mass communication major, English minor, and my elective is in music. I hail from Lofa County, to be precise, Zozo, and I'm Loma by trap. I'm not married.
You're not married, my man. My man, you attached you.
Yeah, I'm attached. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
proud to say that.
okay. So I want you to be proud to say that you are attached. So great. Now let's quickly, James. Today we will look at the Liberian national team performance in Morocco. We will also talk about Peter Butler, that of Coach Ansu Keita performance with the Liberian national team. And as we all know, let us now start off from our Coach Peter Butler, because Ansu Keita took over from Coach Peter Butler. Just to have you informed, James Molu, I know you know this, but for our audience, uh, Coach Peter Butler, since September uh, 2019, took the Liberia national team job. Thus far, he played 18 games, winning. He won five out of the 18, lost 12, and he drew one game, scoring the total amount of 11 goal and conceding 26 goal. He didn't qualify Liberia to any major competition thus far. Now let's go to Ansu Keita as the head coach of the Liberian national team. Ansu Keita took Liberia to South Africa, and as a head coach. I mean, I'm not talking about where he was taking care of the team. We are looking at what was docket on paper, right? So he took Liberia to South Africa. We managed to draw with South Africa in their home, and we lost back home. And now our new coach, Mario Market, who took over our team 1 month ago, went to after a series of training section, went to Djibouti, and we were able to get just a point. We are not comparing the coaches thus far, but it is just always important to know their record. So, James, let's look at Coach Peter Butler performance with Liberia national team?
Okay, Alex, like you rightly said, firstly, Coach Peter Butler in 2019 signed for the Liberia national team as the head coach of the team and then promised to take the team at the AFCON.
Mm-hmm.
That's the African Cup of Nations.
They just
And
they just in the African Cup of Nations.
yes, to take the team there. He had chances on the national team
Okay.
because there was a point in time where Coach Peter Butler contract ended with the national team and it was renewed there. Yes. But then he promised on multiple occasions that he was going to take Liberia to the Nations Cup, the Continental Cup, right? But then he failed. His first game was against Botswana. It was an international friendly. That game was in honor of the independence of Botswana. He went there, we drew, and then he came here, took care of the team on several matches, but then failed to qualify the team for the continental tournament. Alex, you should know that Peter Butler came on the mantle of qualifying the team. So when we just read that, his performance on the national team, to my thinking, it was poor.
All right. So coming to Asmara Keita.
Yes, Keita, well, Keita is a good coach. I would say that for sure on this platform. He's a good coach. But then I think there was some maybe mistake from him because when he came to Liberia after he traveled for Canada and other part of the world, came to Liberia, Coach Keita started with that's the Honor 17 team. Brought them up, carried them to Guinea, won a tournament there, went to Sierra Leone, defeated them, came back here, participated in the MRU tournament. When Fanda against Senegal, that's the WAFU tournament, WAFU 117, right? When Fanda against Senegal, and then the team was doing excellently well. But then that's his own decision by leaving the 117 and then going to the senior national team of Liberia, where he performed desperately. He did not perform to our expectation with that kind of zeal that Brian had, and with that kind of coverage. And then we have so much trust in him that at least our own, because we brought the white man. I'm not being xenophobic here.
Okay.
Right? But we brought somebody.
I would just want you to say we brought foreign coach.
Yeah,
right?
okay, we brought foreign coach here, right? Yeah. And the foreign coach did not perform. And then we brought in our own. Too many people are talking. Oh, yes, why we cannot trust our coaches that are here. We trusted him with our national team until Coach Keita was booed out of the Samuel Kanyado Sports Complex. That game was against Equatorial Guinea, I think so. And then the game against Malawi, he did not stand on the touchline because he was afraid of his life. To tell you that he did not perform to the expectation of the Liberian people.
Now, let's go to Coach Mario selection before talking about his performance. What do you make of Coach Mario performance? His collection of players. I mean, selection of players, where you saw he firstly on the Liberia Football Association website, they published that each club should present 4 players. I'm sure you saw that.
Yes.
And we didn't see each club presenting 4 players, but I mean, since he touched down after a few press conferences, he has been involved into Liberia, our local league. I mean, he said it within the press conference, but he himself did a personal selection. What do you make of his selection thus far before we go to how do you make of the selection before we go to the performance?
Okay. Coach Mario selection, I think it was open.
Okay.
Yes. When he came to Liberia, called up for justification for the players, because we will call that one justification, right, of the players, right? Yeah, because national team justifying, I don't see that, But then he called for players to come. I think 4 players from each club, and then club submitted their listing where they were training at the Samuel Kanyado Sports Complex 3 times a day. And then there were some players dropped from the team and some players added to the team. And then he had a press conference prior to going to Morocco to play against Djibouti. And then he selected the players he want to work with. That's his team. I can say yes. That's why it's the Liberian people team, but we trusted him with it. Yes. He said that he will draw his team, call his players with all hindrance or favor from anyone. During his press conference, because as you can see, Alex, he came with his own background, Stavros. He have another coach from England, the trainer from Malawi, one of the coaches there from Malawi as well, right? So he came on the footing of taking this country and developing our players. So one thing I love from his selection was that he selected more local players than the international base. And all these things will expose our players to playing out there. There are other nations that are in Africa that there are players from the local league are selected and then mixed up with some international based players. And then they go to the Nations Cup and other tournament and perform excellently. So to my thinking, the calling of the players was, if I would rate it from 1 to 10, I would give that 8. So which means pass.
Great. Now, you there is this one thing he said during the press conference, that it is better as a local player clicking 90 minutes and calling foreign player who will just play at least 20 minutes coming from the bench as a sub and just ending a game for your club. And I one person who support that, right? If it is just if I would just make one suggestion to Coach Mario, I would prefer Coach Mario working with all of the players from back home. And it is just simple, James. Let's look at the game with before we will get there.
Yes.
We will get to the game. But his selection with these local players with no interference, I believe that he can take Liberia national team to another level. This is my honest opinion, right? From our back line, the goalkeeper selection, everything was done well in Liberia.
Sure.
I want to say the defense, decision, everything was done well in Liberia.
Sure.
If you notice that game this going time, we have a lot of local players playing at the back for Liberia, and our defense was able to manage to keep Djibouti attack. I mean, to where for even Djibouti to miss a goal, it was difficult.
Sure.
But now let's now dive into our performance in Morocco.
Okay, Alex, we witnessed the game between Liberia and that of Djibouti a few days back. Well, the kind of tactics and the kind of system that our coach drew for us, like every coach will come with their own system and tactic of the game, right? We play with 3-5-2, which of course were being more defensive than offensive, because the two guys that were on the wing were playing like we were playing with 5 defenders,
five men
back. Yes.
So Chelsea Freeman and Sebastian Tickler.
Fine.
Sebastian Tickler, they played deep in our half, then helping to attack. Yeah. And we also saw within the defense, Kemu Kamara, Natu Swan, and that of Samson Due. Yes. So these are all defenders, right?
Sure.
With the exception of Chelsea Freeman.
Yeah.
And he has very good tracking back, ability as a player. Yeah. So within that, we play more defensive, and we were playing away. That's good for us.
Well, that is a proper question. What is good for us? The coach came with his own system and tactic, particularly fast football. You saw the game against Djibouti and came out with a very, very fast football, in which Liberia was not even able to hold the ball for at least 2 to 3 minutes. 3 minutes too long for us. Then we get the ball away to our opponent, right? We all witnessed the match.
Now let's look at Liberia starting up of the game. Against Djibouti, man. James playing a fast football. It has to do with ball connectivities. And Coach Mario on the footing of the team should be faster and being faster, it should be on the ball. So I want to question his being fast. Is it in defense, being fast to recover, or being fast to attack, or being fast in keeping up the ball? Because when you observe the team, like you rightly said, we play with more defenders.
Oh yeah.
Right? We play with more defenders. All of those guys within the backline, all those 5 guys were in the backline, they play directly as a defender. And if we even look within our center, no, now let's do a bit by bit, right?
Sure.
Let's look at the defense and the performances of the defender. I mean, Liberia had a weight on the defense more than the midfield and that of the attack. So so far, how do you made of Liberia back line with the system?
With the system,
Yeah,
right?
with the system.
Okay, so something Doe, our international base. I think the only international base between there,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Fine, particularly in the defense.
Mhm.
Yes, you have ball control and Kamu Kamara as well. He put out a brilliant performance.
Performance, yeah.
Yes, and I trust Kamu Kamara. He put out a very, very brilliant performance. But with the team being like that, Alex,
Mhm.
we will a bit find it difficult. What do I mean?
Mhm. I
That
wanna
we will
know.
find it difficult. With the fast football, it will take time for Liberia to get adjusted to that system. Mind you, don't mind that we have defeated Djibouti.
Mhm.
That particular match is not a real text or ball flexing match for Liberia.
Yeah, so for me, I one person who don't actually I'm not grading Liberia on the win against the Djibouti,
Okay.
but I want to grade Liberia on the performance because I mean ball connectivities, modern football. Where
Yeah.
you see, I mean, the goalkeeper will start up the game from Allah, he right back or left back. I mean, central defenders move forward, 2-3 passes, connectivities, connecting to the center, connecting from the wing, connecting in attack. I mean, our performance, man, our James Molu,
But-
particularly, what do you made of I'm not talking about his system.
Okay.
On his 14, where he said he want Liberia to play fast football.
Fast football. That's why we win.
Mhm.
But when it comes to the performance of Liberia, to my thinking, Djibouti was the best side, right?
Mhm.
Djibouti coordinated their ball, like you said,
Mhm.
from the goalkeeper to either the 2 or 3
Mhm.
or the defensive midfielder that would be able to play the ball around before launching it. They were not just lucky to find the back of the net against Liberia. Yes, but from our goalkeeper, place the ball down
Keep
and
it-
blow the ball
Yeah.
because it is fast football.
So it is where we want the number 9 to play in our local way, magic. Because Mayu, once you kick the ball,
Yeah.
the number 9 comes with his back,
Mm-hmm.
and the defense that he's going against comes with their face,
Fine.
right? So the defense have a 100%, authority of winning the ball than that of the number 9. So Liberia kicking the ball back and forth, I see nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference was the win.
The win, yes.
I see nothing new.
Alex, we are not particularly criticizing how the coach do this one or that one, right? But then we are analyzing this game bit by bit. You know, people are on our voices, despite that Liberia won, everyone
Happy.
happy, yeah. But mind you,
Djibouti is not the only country we will face.
no, automatically, Djibouti will not be the only country. Right after this match against Djibouti here on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
We'll be pairing Zoom with other African countries,
African countries.
other top-notch African countries. Maybe we will be pairing Zoom with South Africa again. You saw their performance at the recent Nations Cup,
Yeah, sure.
right? You saw Equatorial Guinea performance there. It will be paired with this team. So, but now it's the rightful time for us to speak truth to power, particularly the caretaker of the national team, that the fast football will be best for him. But then it will take time for our team to get adjusted.
And the thing is, James, we are not growing it is not that the team is not into any competition. We are into a serious and a major competition.
Sure.
So if you will build our national team on the footing of playing fast football, are we prepared These are some of the things we should look at. Now we are now using more local base that we appreciate the coach for.
Sure.
We appreciate the coach for using a more a local base. It's important, and it is where most of our local base player we have the opportunity, like you rightly said, to explode themselves for international connection, what have you. But now, so I will still click on this 16, and I will honor his statement on fast football.
Yeah.
We won Djibouti 2-0.
Yeah.
In the first half, Liberia was blessed to have scored their 2 goals. Up to the second half,
Sure.
we still have Liberia defending. And he went to that game with more offensive midfielders, more
Sure.
offensive players that could have helped us. The leg of Edward Leonard, Sekou Sharif,
Sure.
Abdullah Bility, Yaya
Yeah.
Bility.
Yeah.
We went to the game with Faselu Lokin.
Sure.
So I didn't see Liberia opening up after winning. I mean, James, in the last at least 10 minutes, at least just to show that I went out to grab a win. Now I'll still want to cement 2 goals within the first half. Let me allow my team to play free. We still have Liberia playing with the same system. What you made of that?
Well, again, Alex, the coach would have done his thing he want to do. Yes. Probably he thought that since I've already scored 2 goals, and then going back on the field of play during the second half, I will pull back and then defend my 2 goals because we are looking at goals here. Let's carry the day, even when you play.
James.
Fine.
Let's look at the record with Djibouti. And
Yeah.
the game is different, right? We
Sure.
have a very good record with Djibouti.
Okay.
Our last play, we won them 5 and we won them 1-0, right? Both win home and away.
Sure.
So now, you have won Djibouti. You have scored 2 goals on Djibouti. Why couldn't he open up the team? Because we started the game with defense. So starting the game with defense and ending the game with defense. So it shows that we went there for a draw.
We went there for a good result.
A good result.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I was if you can start up the game with a more defensive and scoring 2 goals in the first half, even playing up to 80 minutes, still being defensive. Why it shows, James?
Well, Alex, like I said, that's why the team did not perform to our expectation, but then they win
It's important.
from there.
Mhm.
And like the coach went to the dressing room and told the guys that we are going back for the second half.
Let's cement our 2 goals.
Fine. Because that they need a result. Every coach wanted a result.
Mhm.
The nation wanted the result and they got the result.
So I mean a bit of entertainment, man. Football is entertainment. You know that.
But
you saw Liberians who are in Morocco on the field, I mean, beating our drum, the samba, and all of that. I mean, you guys needed to be entertained as well. Because they are already living out and they have the opportunity to watch modern football
Yeah.
where you see connectivities, urgency and so forth. But we were just on the
Yeah, Alex, we needed connectivity.
Mhm.
It is good for a team at least to play, then you say that they play well and then win. But also, like I'm saying, the result is needed. Like, for example, since we defeated Djibouti 1-0 in their home,
Mhm.
and then we came here and beat them 5-0, right?
Mhm.
Djibouti has been, since that time, they have come to the spotlight at least to play good football. Let's look at their last 5 to 6 matches.
Yeah.
Now, in June of 2023, right, they play against Kenya. And they defeated Kenya 3-0. I think friendly international or something. Yeah. Yes.
It was in a friendly encounter.
Yeah. And then play against Mauritius
Mhm.
and defeated them 3-1. So you see the performance of Djibouti. They also play against Pakistan June the 17th of last year. And then they defeated Pakistan 3-1 as well. Egypt won them 6-0 in recent time. That was November the 16th. So you see their last performance. And they also play against Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau defeated them 1-0 and they drew with Equatorial Guinea
Mhm.
on January the 9th. So you should know that Djibouti team that they have now is no longer the team they used to have. So the coach know all of these things. The team did not play to my expectation, Alex.
Mhm.
But then I think The win that they got there
It's important.
within the first half, they went to the dressing room and I think they decided to play defensive football. But for now to Tuesday is not too far. We will give them the benefit of the doubt to see whether we can see entertaining football from them. And an entertaining football will come only if we have that holding midfielder that will be able to give a defense splitting passes. Because we're talking about fast football. You cannot play fast football with all good midfielder giving defense splitting passes to the attacker that will be able to hit to a goal.
Now, we drew to South Africa.
Sure.
And we came back home. It was really disappointing for us.
Yeah.
In our Tuesday encounter with Tuesday, right? Yeah. Tuesday encounter with Djibouti.
Yeah.
Should we expect a bit entertaining or to cement the qualification where we will still play with our same system? I know that you are not the coach, but
Sure.
if you would just have one recommendation before the coach, and the coach is coming before the Liberian people, it will be a first game at home.
Yeah.
And what would you actually recommend for the national team?
Firstly, I expect qualification.
Okay.
Yes. I expect the team to move to the next stage of the competition, the AFCON, right? Secondly, I expect good football, the coordination between the players. And we will try to capitalize on some mistake that we made in Morocco against Djibouti, by not holding the ball. I show that starting the play will be a major thing this coming game from the defense straight upward.
Do you foresee any change within the team? Now we just to have you informed, Tommy Songo is no longer part of the team due to some injury. He's no longer part of the team due to some injury, and he has been replaced by Telly Colley, who plays for Watanga. And Telly Colley, for now, I want to grain as one of the best in the league because he has a great clean sheet records. So what do you make of our players to make his starting 11, despite you are not the coach? What would you want to see? Which one of the players you want Mario to introduce, to his squad?
Well, if I were the coach or to recommend to the coach, I think we need a player like Edouard Lennon to start that match. Edouard Lennon have, if not 100%, but absolute control when it comes to the football.
Or keeping the ball.
Yes. We need the leg of Edouard Lennon in that midfield. I think if you ask me, we can despite with the strength of Chelsea Freeman in that side of the play. If we would use the 3-5-2, I think Edouard Lennon will have to play from one side.
Yeah, so should we be replaced? So should Sebastian, who is a natural defender, be replaced, or should Chelsea Freeman be replaced? Because Edouard can come for any other side.
I think Chelsea should be replaced.
Chelsea,
yeah,
with that energy. Do you think Edouard will be able to track back like Chelsea if we will be able to use the same system?
Yeah, like coming back, like what you were saying, we need the team to play, right?
Entertaining.
Fine. So Edouard, Chelsea, he performed, yes. But then holding back all of the time. Yeah. Like for Edouard will be able to eliminate one or two persons. I saw him play against that was Equatorial Guinea. Yeah.
So it was he and Emmanuel too.
Daniel too.
He played one side and Daniel played another.
You saw the football that he played that day.
Yeah, connectivity.
Fine. At least he will be able to eliminate. He has skills. That's why he won't come back. He won't just be on coming back all of the time. Yes. We need players that will be offensive. Tani Sako have strength. He have the ability both within the air and on the ground. But how the football will reach him to resort to goal?
There are a lot of football pundits who said if Coach Mario is saying that players should be able to click up to 60 minutes for his club, whether international or locally, and he's now using Marcus Macaulay, who is untouched. What do you make of that?
Well, Marcus Macaulay was down already when Coach Mario came, and then they called him up for the for the justification
He and
process,
Sarah's
right?
players.
Yes, but I think he's the only person attached now because Aduku have a contract.
I mean, I'm not talking about the international player. I said when he were done,
Okay.
we have Pan Shemo here too.
Oh yeah.
We have Pan Shemo. We are yes, okay. I can remember Pan Shemo being here with him. So we have Pan Shemo here, and Marcus was
he's also here.
Pick to the team. What you made of that?
That's the coach decision. Yeah. But to my thinking, I think we have some better players in Liberia that are currently informed, and they were not called up to the national team because it's the coach own selection and that of the background staffers. I think Marcus Macaulay more likely during the next match. If you come in, then it will be from the 80 minutes.
From the 80 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you foresee a change within our center? Let's talk about our center. We just have a few minutes. Let's talk about our center, man. Do you foresee any change within our center? Aduko, Noah Kane,
Mohamed Sangari.
Do you foresee any change within our center?
No, I don't see any change here for the coach to make.
So, for the center, you would prefer Liberia remain with these three international?
Yeah, we can play Mo Sangari, Kane, and Mwefi Oscar Dwale, who is a captain, right? And probably second half, Kane might be, depending on the game, he might be substituted, and we can use Sekou or Biriti.
Let's go to our phone line. Call us on 0778 665 073. 0778 665 073, or you can call us on 087 105 105. 087 105 105. We are now talking about the Liberia national team performance in Morocco. We won Djibouti. We have this person coming through. Okay, so we won Djibouti 2-0, and we are expected to play home on Tuesday. What will be your prediction? What will be your recommendation? What you will want Coach Mario to do? Should Liberia still play a full back, or should we introduce something new for entertaining? We all know that the 3 points is important, but we will give you the opportunity to have a say. We have roughly about 5 minutes to go. Ajim Molu, a sport journalist, is here. He's my colleague, and he's giving us a fair analysis about the national team performance. So call us on these numbers: 0778 665 073, 0778 665 073, or you can call us on 087 105 105. 087. Okay, let's take this. Okay. 087. Let's take this first person. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Your name and where you call from?
I'm Gustavo calling on Tuesday.
Gustavo is your name?
Gustavo Keeper.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, you're talking about how we got the team performing, but we're not able to watch the game, so some of them really talk about the performance of the team. Maybe they don't want the game, but the game was searching for the game, all platforms, all saw the game, so we can cure how the game was. But the only thing, once the coach say he prefer the local player, he should try to use some of the local players in the game come Tuesday.
So what's your prediction?
Maybe the most valuable player,
Edward Leonard
and Sekou Sherry will be watching to see some of them playing on Tuesday.
What's your prediction?
Yes, my prediction is probably going to be 3-0.
Thank you. All right. But they made you more local player. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, name and where you call from?
My name is Segu Kuma, calling from Clay Street.
You been following, right, Segu?
Yeah.
Let's hear you now.
Yeah, for me, Lone Star, the current Lone Star team is just a team that I'm trying to build up. So Lone Star beating Djibouti, for me, I can't grade Lone Star for that. Yeah, because we need more from Lone Star team. When we can beat team in Morocco, Senegal, then you can start grading Lone Star. But Djibouti, they are nowhere in the forward something. So I can't grade Lone Star for that. Even I watch again. Yes. Because we love football to the extent that we go in video club, we spend 100 and 150, and we can see our brother there. It's too disappointment, man. Yeah.
But I predict the game now. Let's predict Tuesday game. What will be your
Yeah,
honest prediction?
Yeah, the game on Sunday, I think it will be a tough game at the end. We will be there 1-0.
You're going to fee?
Yeah, I'll go there. I'm a football lover. I'll go on a fee.
All right, thank you. So we'll take more of your call. I don't know where this feedback is coming from. 778-665-073. Again, 778-665-073. Or you can also call us on 087-105-105. 087-105-105. Let's hear you on this. Okay, let's get the person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and where you call from?
I'm Samaki Wama, calling from Cinco to Bristol 18th Street.
Let's hear you, Wama.
Yeah, I just want to encourage the boys, but the booty is everybody on the field play. Anybody can be the booty, no matter what happens. Back to back, you listen to watch the things are in the race, in a group, to a big booty, put the booty. So now, we'll have been encouraged to the zero to come as the bottom teams when they already beat 1 or 2 or draw. We see that wins the minds of the Liberian for now.
Predict the game, man. Jeff,
yeah?
predict the game. Let's take another person. Predict the game.
Yeah. I pray that Liberian be 1-0.
All right, let's take another person. Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I kept you on the line for long. Your name and where you call from?
My name is Guy.
Say?
Guy.
Guy is your full name?
Guy.
All right, let's hear you.
Yeah, so I just want to make my stay on because one of the coaches for joining the team said that Edward Letter will be more better than Francis.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's a view.
Yeah, on the.
Oh, I didn't cut you off. Earnestly, I didn't cut you off. All right. So call us on this number 778-665-073, 0778-665-073, or better still 087-105-105. We have time is out. We will just take at least 2 calls, and we will go strictly to our James Molu. So call us on 0778-665-073, 0778-665-073, or 087-105-105. Okay, so James, you have listened to the caller so far. Let's get your parting comment.
Okay,
your opinion and then your parting comment on the call made.
Okay, let me say thanks to everyone who participated by calling this morning. You know, Alex, it is so saddening that the game between Liberia and that of Djibouti was not screened properly on maybe some of these permanent TV stations, right? So majority of the guys that are here that are not, religiously following sports, I did not watch the game because I had it on my page, because I shared the page for Djibouti on Soccer Liberia News, and other football journalists as well share it. So we were able to watch the game there for us.
Myself.
Yeah. Yeah. So too many people did not watch the game. That is why we are providing a fair analysis of that. And again, Alex, it's my pleasure being here. Thank you for
James. Quickly, how will you rate the Liberia National League?
The Liberia National League. How will I rate it?
Yeah, in terms of performance wise. Now we see more local
based on the national team, right? Yeah. Well, I can say our league is moving out gradually. Yeah, so out of 10, I will give it 5.
All right. So let's hear you.
Okay, so again, we will move out to Djibouti on Tuesday. Encouraging every one of us, all football lovers, all Liberians, to move out to the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex on this coming Tuesday. The match will start at 4 p.m. and the fare for the game around the fee will be 500 and 10 USD will be for the stadium win and upward. At least you can afford 500 Liberty. Yes. If you cannot afford that, I will put out a uh, program on my page. You can go on Soccer Liberian News.
Sorry, we need again and call.
You can go there and then
let's see if it is this guy who actually left the line. Hello.
Huh?
Your name?
Yeah, I'm Samuel Egitino.
You're the one that left the line, right?
Yeah, they're having crusade on tomorrow. Yeah, starting from the Monday, Tuesday, all the way to the night. How will you that?
Liberia play Djibouti at the SKD, my brother.
Yeah, I don't know how to manage it. Crusade is going on there.
Liberia play Djibouti at the SKD.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Yeah, well, like he's saying, yes, but like he will be played there.
Yeah,
like start at 4 p.m.
I mean, a national Sunday, you get.
So, I'm encouraging everyone to go there. Let's share our boss victory. We will defeat. Yeah, we will defeat Djibouti. So, Alex, thanks so kindly for the invite. It's my pleasure to be here and hope to be here another time that we can discuss the issue of importance as it relates to sports. Thank you.
Thank you. So James Molu was here and he weighed in on the Liberia national team performance thus far with Djibouti. And it is always good to talk about what we have, and Liberia is all we have. We brought you the picture. We brought you other development. We brought you the league table too as well. I want to say thanks to our able manager who restored our Facebook Live after we had some technical problem. Big ups to you, Mr. Rufus Divan Connor, for giving us the opportunity to always put into practice what we love doing best and what we sign up for. My name is Alex Swen. Liberia takes on Djibouti on Tuesday at the SKD at the SKD Sport Stadium, the Samuel Kayando Sport Stadium. It is important to go and cheer Liberia to victory as the Red, White, and Blue Boys. We pray and hope that we can qualify this time around to play the AFCON. The AFCON will just play right beside us, and our slim opportunity to be a part of it, we dash it. This time around, it will be held in Morocco, and we hope and pray that the Liberia national team can make a progress. So do join us next Saturday, by which time we will bring you another fascinating edition of this program. Lord Sport Ajin Molu was here, and he will always be here when it comes to our talking about our national team and weighing in on sport when it comes to Liberia. So it is always a pleasure to Ajin to have you on my platform. I want to say the invite is always open unto you, that each and every time you can make use of it. Thanks to all of our Facebook viewer. Thanks for all of you who share. Thanks to those who phone in to be a part of this program on today. Do join us next Saturday, by which time we will bring you another edition. Tuesday, we will be there with our camera soliciting view from Liberians about Liberia versus Djibouti. I love you. Stay safe. Always follow Love Radio, and don't you go away. As we coming up next, it will be a couple of great entertainment. I love you. Bye bye.